Hi Whitney, I learned a lot in this class and I'm super excited to talk about my teacher core. I think this is a really cool assignment and will help me later in life as I start my career as a teacher and as I move beyond my first years into being a pro teacher. So to start off, a general summary of my teacher core is that teachers should work to provide every single student, regardless of their background, regardless of any factors, the tools to meet their full potential. I think that's really important because even though it's important for teachers to be helping raise the next generation of students, it's also important that each teacher looks at each individual and helps them reach their full potential. And I think this often will require different amounts of aids for different amounts of students. Different students learn differently, different students need more or less help from the teacher, and I think it's good to be mindful of that. I think it's also really cool to let your students know that you value them as an individual, not just as a whole entire class, and that you also value what makes them unique and what will help them meet their full potential. So things like their race, their socioeconomic class, their disability or ability level, their gender, things like that. Letting them know that that makes them an individual and those things will play into them meeting their full potential. And their full potential, because of these differences and differences in personality and stuff like that, all of these differences will make their full potential different from other students, but that doesn't make it better or worse. It's just different. And I think it's important to let them know that. I think this also connects to Maslow's hierarchy of needs, because I think as teachers you need to help students in and outside of the classroom so that they can meet self-actualization. So I think that a lot of the times this means like providing your students with food, with security if they don't have that at home. And a lot of people would say that this is the parents' jobs to provide those things and the teachers are just meant to teach. But I think when parents or guardians or whoever the student is with, if they don't provide this, then I don't think the students should be penalized for that. So in general, my teacher core is that teachers should work to provide every student with all of the tools that they need, regardless of their background, letting them know that their individualities are valued and that they're heard, and that providing tools for the student to just achieve their full potential, whatever that might be for the individual.